Good afternoon, guys. My name is Geronimo A. Tura Jr., and I'm about to present the new criminology theory. New criminology. So, what is new criminology? The new criminology is a theory written by Taylor, Ian, Paul Walton, and Jack Young. The new criminology was described as so powerful in its critique of traditional criminology that it redirects the total structure of technical discourse concerning crime and violence. It generated sound and thoughtful criticism, whereas some of it diminished the book's early praise. It did not deliver a death knell to its critics of traditional positivism or its call for developing a political economy of crime. Three, ma- three major problems were identified. The writing style of the new criminology, according to Curry, was too closely akin to the finely tuned interest in the field of criminology, and thus a barrier to creating a meaningful exchange with the criminals in defiance. Lastly, an approach that integrated biological and psychological explanations of crime would have been more useful. Next is its strengths and weaknesses. One of the most lasting strengths of the new criminology perspective is that its supporters have for so long continued to respond to their critics in changing social contexts with the new critical thinking. While one of the major weaknesses of the new criminology, according to Roger Matthew and Jock Young, was that it had improperly concentrated on the impact of the state on the criminal at the expense of neglecting the effect of crime upon the victim. Influences of New Criminology. The early contributions by the New Criminology and the Realist Criminology were part of the emergence of the New Left in North America and Britain during the late 1960s and early 1970s. Scopes include the powerful critique of the mechanical determination associated with some biological explanations of crime, the social constructions of statistics, emphasis on the endemic rather than the solely class-based conception of crime, and the largely invisible victimization of domestic violence against women, the abuse of children, and racism. Next influence of new criminology was during the late 1990s. Two events occurred that provided an opportunity to reevaluate the impact of the new criminology and at the same time provide a vicarious evaluation of left realism. In May 1997, Tony Blair was elected as the youngest prime minister since 1812 to the most popular new government in British history, ending two, ending 2 decades of conservative rule. Next one is the major points of new criminology. The first one is that crime and the process of criminalization are embedded in the core structures of society. The sole and precise aim of the new criminology is improving the human condition. The new criminology is wedded to social change. Its adherents wish to do more than make professional contributions to human knowledge. And the last one is the new criminology aims to deconstruct criminological theories in an attempt to construct a social theory of crime and defiance. And that's all for my report. Thank you for listening.